All right, time for your morning RBI, and today it is all about what else? The Russia factor. Over this hour, we've talked about politics, and we've certainly talked about stocks. But why don't we talk about another major thing being squeezed by Putin? And that is the global commodities market, specifically some key metals and some key foods. First up, nickel and palladium, two major industrial metals. Prices for both are up big over the last few weeks. Nickel up 17% this year, palladium up 23%. And while palladium is still off its highs of last year, a very different story for nickel. Nickel prices are now at 10-year highs. Remember, Russia controls a huge chunk of the world's nickel supplies, and inventories were tight coming into this. This price spike is bad news for steel companies and electric car battery makers, because nickel is a key component in both, meaning costs will likely just continue to climb. Palladium also heavily used in cars and their catalytic converters. So the car makers could really get pinched on both sides, steel and nickel and palladium. And it's not just those two. Aluminum prices are also on the way up. Of course, aluminum is used in many car bodies. Maybe this is one reason that Ford, GM, Tesla, and Rivian stocks all got hit hard on yesterday. By the way, a warning that we tweeted about possibly happening on Monday night. But even if you don't care about metals, you may care about meals. And this Russia chaos could cause prices to go up even more for both wheat and corn. Russia and Ukraine are both exporters of both. In fact, Russia is the world's largest exporter of wheat. And at a time when food prices are already on the rise all over the world, more spikes in costs could be another gut punch to an already frustrated American consumer. So, while we talk a lot about Russia's impact on the oil and gas markets, it is much, much more than just that. It could be inflationary on many other levels as well, at a time when many in America and the world simply may not literally to be able to afford it. Random, but expensive.